Shalom Akim. Give me a second, real quick. Make sure the stream going. Bear with me. All right. All right. There we go. All right. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash, and double honor to the apostles of others, great millstone, and salutations to all Akim out there pushing this truth and all truth and sincerity diligently throughout the four corners. All right. I'm the brother Shamar Moth from GMS Miami. Okay, coming to you Akim with another video. All right. This video is going to be entitled "Prepare Your Souls." All right, because the times that we're coming into, okay, I've been saying this for a few days now, a few weeks. All right, to the brothers down here, okay, and various other videos that I've mentioned it, okay, but we're about to enter into some treacherous times, man. Okay, and to keep it short and to keep it plain, some of us might have to face death, which I've done made videos on that as well. Okay, but the reason why I'm reiterating this is because at the end of the day, the scriptures tell you, as you see the day approaching, we are to exhort each other more and more, so to say. Okay, roughly paraphrase. Okay, and with these exhortations, we're supposed to apply a sense of comfort, man. Okay, and the world would look at death as something negative, but here at Great Millstone, starting with the apostles on down, we understand what's coming, okay, and the death that, in the quote unquote death that's supposedly to come to the elect is not really death, man, and that's the message that I want to push out to you, brothers, man. Okay, all right. A lot of us might be, tossed in concentration camps. Okay, a lot of us might be, beheaded for the sake of Yahawashi. Okay, a lot of us might suffer different various things, man. But we are to always remember and keep Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi in mind, man. Keep these scriptures in mind, okay? Keep the examples that were set before us in mind, okay? And with that, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahawashi is going to allow you to go through whatever obstacles set in your way, and it's going, the Lord is going to allow you to complete your mission, man, okay? But enough talking, let's get to these scriptures, okay? This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 10. And it reads, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall be tormented." Salaki, I reread that from the top. This is Revelation 2 and 10. "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life." Right? The Lord said for us to be what? And this is a command. This is a set order, man. Okay? This is a straight charge for us to be what? Be faithful unto death, man. Okay? Let's look up that word faithful real quick. Let's go to the blue letter and get it. That Revelation 2 and 10. Lord's will, I try to keep this video as short as possible for the interest of time. I gotta get off work in the morning. The spirit, hopped on me to do this vid. So, that's what I'm doing through spirit. All right. But, let's get it. All right, faithful. G, Strong G 4103. All right, let's see what this dude gonna say. Pestos or pistos.
Strong's G 4103. Pistos. Pistos.
Pestas. Okay, trusty, faithful of persons who show themselves faithful in the transition of business, the execution of commands, or the discharge of official duty. One who kept his plight faith worthy of trust that can be relied on. Okay, easily persuaded, believing, uh, confident, confetting. I'm pronouncing that word right. Confetting, trusting. Okay, in the New Testament, one who trusts in God's promise. Okay, so someone who's faithful, all right, is someone who what executes commands. All right, someone who's trustworthy. Okay, someone who could be relied on. All right, someone who believes and trusts in the Most High and trusts in His promise. Someone who is willing to stick to the game plan unto death, man. All right, that's what the Lord is basically telling you to do. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. The Lord literally saying, stick to the game plan even unto death, and He will give you a crown of life, man. All right, and that's the comfort in it, man. Okay, that's the comfort in it. You know, things might get hairy, things might get rocky. Okay, death might be presented to you, but as I said in that in one of my videos that I made not too long ago, okay, which was entitled let me see what I believe it was titled would you rather die with the Lord or live without the Lord or something to that effect. Let me see if I could flip to the page where the title at real quick. All right, because that is something that a lot of dudes, all right, will leave the Lord for that, man. Death death will be presented to them, and then they'll fold like a toilet paper, man. Okay, but the video was uh well, I forget the video is entitled, but but will you live with the Lord or die without the Lord, something to that effect. But like I was mentioning, okay, a lot of dudes when that option is presented to them, they're gonna fold. I pray through the spirit and power of Yahawashi that He keeps His spirit upon me. All right, if I do have to go through that walk, okay, or that plight, that that His spirit rests upon me, okay, and I could take that death valiantly, man. Okay, which is to be courageous or brave. Okay, because at the end of the day, I would rather die with the Lord than to live without the Lord, man. And that's just to be, that's just a simple equation, man. Okay, but back to the scriptures: "Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life." That was what the Lord told us, man. All right, He revealed that unto John the Revelator to give to us. Okay, this is Psalms 48:14. For this power is our power forever and ever. All right. Yahawah Bahasham is our power, man. Okay. He told us that He would be our God and we would be His people, man, and we would be His nation. Okay. That was what the Heavenly Father, that was the agreement that Heavenly Father made with us. Okay. So He is our power, man. All right. He is the power of our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. All right. And as the scriptures say in Surah 2 and 10, He never forsook any of those that called upon Him, man. Okay. For this power is our power forever and ever. He will be our guide even unto death, and the Lord will guide you even unto death, man. All right. One might be like, how would the Lord guide you into death? All right. It's plain and simple. The Lord will gonna put the spirit on you to allow you to die in Him, man. So that way, when Yahawashi returns, you could be the first ones risen. Okay, it's that simple. The Lord will guide you to death, man. Even unto death, He's not gonna forsake you, man. All right. Moving on. Okay, this is Matthew 10:39. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life shall, for my sake, shall find it. Okay, and that's plain, man. when that option that get presented to you, it's gonna be either two options. Okay, you keep your life or you lose your life for your quote unquote God. That's what they might tell you, man. All right. And the scripture straightway says, and this is the word of Yahawashi out of Yahawashi's mouth: he that findeth his life shall lose it. So if you cast the Lord off, okay, and you would rather live, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna lose your life regardless, man. You're gonna die, man. You're gonna get put to death, man, in the worst way, man. Okay? And he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. And that's the same thing as well, man. If you would rather lay your life down, so to say, for the sake of Yahweh Shema to continue to rock in the Heavenly Father, you're gonna find it, man. You're gonna find it when Yahweh cracks those clouds, okay, and delivers up the elect and gives those who are faithful unto him um, crowns unto life, man. Okay, he's gonna give them crowns, man. All right, he's going to uh, 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 guide us into everlasting life if we would forsake it all for him, man. All right, even our own flesh, if it calls for it, man, to forsake this flesh for the Lord, man. All right, we are in nothing but change of darkness, anyways, man. So if that option was presented to you, you know, the answer should be real simple, man. Okay, moving on. This is the book of Sirach, all right, or Ecclesiasticus chapter 4, verse 28. Strive for the truth unto death, all right, and the Lord shall fight for thee. So it says, strive for the truth unto death, man. Okay, because the truth of the matter is, okay, we went off. Okay, the Heavenly Father is our power. Okay, these Edomites are our enemies. All right, and they're ruling over us. Okay, the mark of the beast is the RFID chip. Okay, this is the truth, man. So if it gets presented to you, take the chip or die. Hey, the truth of the matter is the chip is the RFID chip. I mean, the chip is the mark of the beast, and you who's trying to push this chip on me, you're the devil that the Bible speaks of, and the Lord is not only going to cast you into feathers of iron and put you in slavery, but after 1,000 years, you Edomites are going to get wiped away off the face of the earth. And I would rather that. I would rather die with the Lord and see all of that happen than to take this mark and have to bask in fire until the Lord calls my spirit out of it, man. So you know what? You can kill me, guy. All right, that's the mindset that you have to have, man. Okay, that's the mindset that the men of the Lord had, man. Okay, this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, third chapter, and I start at verse 1 and read on down, and it reads, but the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Most High. All right, the souls of the righteous are in the hands of the Most High, man. Okay, you gotta remember that, man. Okay, and there shall no torment touch them. All right, in the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery. And a lot of dudes, all right, is going to actually look at our deaths as such, man. Look, you know, it's a miserable death. All right, look, he really got beheaded for this Yahawashi who he never seen. All right, people are actually gonna have their thought patterns are gonna be like that, man. All right, for lack of better words. Okay, verse 3, and they're going from us to be utter destruction. Uh, but they are in peace. Okay, we are in peace. Why? Because if we die in the Lord, hey, that's peace, man. Because the Lord did not give us a spirit of fear, all right, but of peace and sound mind. And he done say he gonna guide us even unto death, man. Okay. So even if it may seem like a grievous death, it's still gonna be a peaceful death for the elect, man. Because at the end of the day, the elect is gonna raise back up and get those crowns, man. Okay. Verse 4, for though they have Salaki, for though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. Okay, and having been a little chastised, they shall uh they shall be greatly rewarded, for the Most High proved them and found them worthy for himself. Found them worthy. Why? Because they were faithful unto death. And when you go into faithful, someone who's what? Trusty, someone who's trustworthy, someone who could be relied on, okay? Worthy of trust, man. Okay, so guess what? Those who would strive, all right, for the truth unto death, those who would die in the Lord, okay, and despise the rhetoric that the world throws at them to attempt to stop them from continuing to their path with the Lord, which will lead unto their death. Okay, okay. Those who actually continue and strive in that straight path, all right. And guess what, man? And guess what? The Most High proved them, man, and found them worthy, man, found them trustworthy. The Most High is going to be like, clap it up. Yes, yes, that's something I like to see. Someone that dies with integrity, man. Someone not only dying for integrity, but dying for the truth, man. All right. Verse 6, as gold in the furnace hath he tried them and received them as a burnt offering. Okay. And in the time of their visitation they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. Okay, they that put their trust in Him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love. All right, and love is what? The love of the Most High is to keep His laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay, commandment is basically a charge, an order. And the Lord told us to be what? Faithful unto death, man. Okay, shall abide with Him. Okay, and what does that sound like, man? You know what? I had that lined up a little further down, but I'm gonna have to jump to it right now. All right, but let me finish reading this. Shall abide with Him, for grace and mercy is to His saints, and He hath care for His elect. All right, so the Lord only care for His elect, man. All right, no matter what you think, man. All right, but like I said, I had this lined up a little further, but I'll bring this up now because when you read Wisdom of Solomon, it tells you that what um, what is that? Okay, yeah, verse 9. Well, verse 8 through verse 9. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. They that put their trust in Him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with Him. Right, and this is the book of make sure. Yep, 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 yep. This is the book of Philippians 2 and 5. Let this mind be in you. Okay, so let this mind be in you. Meditate and ponder upon this. Okay, which was also in Hamashiach Yahawashi, who being in the form of God, thought it not robbery to be equal with God, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men. And being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death. Okay? So the Lord and Savior himself was even faithful unto death, man. He was faithful unto death, man. Okay? Even the death of the cross. And he endured that cross, man. Let's get that real quick, man. This is Hebrews 12 and 2. Looking unto Yahawashi, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy, okay, that was set before him, endured the cross. Okay, he endured the cross because he knew that what? That the Heavenly Father was going to give him a crown of life, man. So that death didn't really bother him, man. All right. He looked at it like, hey, I'd rather die in my Father anyways. Shoot, what? Rather than turn my back on my Father and have to die, man. Okay. Despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High, man. So Yahawashi right now is sitting on the right hand of the Most High, man. Okay, when everybody thought his departure to be miserable and all that, guess what happened, man? All right, he abiding with the Heavenly Father, man. And if we follow suit, as the scriptures say, the servant is not greater than the master. We gonna be in the same boat as Yahawashi, man, sitting amongst him and the Heavenly Father, man. Okay, but back to Philippians 2. I reread 8. And being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross. Wherefore the Most High uh, also hath highly exalted him and given him a name which is above every name. Okay, and this name that is above every name, it's a name that, hey, guess what? There's no other name under heaven where men shall be saved, man. All because he obeyed unto death, man. Okay, that at the name of Yahawashi every knee should bow, of things in heaven and things in earth and things under the earth, and that every tongue should confess that Yahawashi Hamashiach is Lord, to the glory of the Most High, the Father. Okay, so you endure, okay, whatever comes your way, and you abide in the Lord unto death. You're gonna be sitting right next to Yahawashi, man. Okay, and right next to the Heavenly Father, man. Okay, and the Lord's gonna exalt you, man. All right, this is the comfort that we have in these scriptures, man. Check this out, man. This is Revelation 20:4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded. So these people were beheaded, all right. These particular souls were beheaded, okay, for the witness of Yahawashi and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast. So these souls that were beheaded, they refused to worship the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. So they refused the mark of the beast as well. And they lived and reigned with Yahamashiach 1,000 years. One might ask, how did they reign with the Hamashiach, all right, with the anointed 1,000 years if they were beheaded? Hmm. First Timothy. First Timothy 4, First Thessalonians 4:16, I should say. Okay. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first. So that's the comfort, man. That's the comfort. When Yahawashi returns, he's going to raise up those who died in him first, beam them up into the chariots, okay, as the scriptures continue on to say, all right, verse 17, uh, then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Okay, wherefore comfort one another with these words. All right, so they're gonna get beamed up, and then those who remain, all right, those who were still alive, all right, who endured to the end, they're gonna get delivered as well. Okay, and guess what? Hey, as it says in Romans the 8th chapter, man. All right, we're gonna be joint heirs with Hamashiach, man. All right, so we done, went through various scriptures to show the comfort and to show that Yahawashi actually went through it, and he's sitting up there. Now look at some of the mindsets of various men, okay, that had to face death as well, man. All right, this is Second Maccabees 17. I start at verse 1 and read on down to the 14th verse. Okay, and it reads, and it came, Salaki, it came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king against the law to taste and compelled by the king against the law to taste swine's flesh, and were tormented with scourges and whips. But one of them that spake first said thus, what would thou ask or learn of us? We are ready to die rather than to transgress the laws of our fathers. So hey man, that was a heavy statement, man. We'd rather die than to transgress the laws of our fathers, man. So it's going to get a point in time where it's going to be presented to you. Transgress the law of the Most High, all right, by taking this RFID chip or by denouncing Yahawashi, or die, man. And you have to have this mindset. I I am ready to die rather than to transgress the laws of the Heavenly Father and to denounce my power, man. You have to have that mindset, man. That's why this video is entitled "Prepare Your Soul," man. All right, gotta prepare your soul, man, because we don't know who's gonna end up going down those routes or not, man. Which is to lead to death or whatnot. We don't know, okay? But you have to trust and believe in Yahawashi and continue to to build your faith through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, all right? Verse 3. And then the king, being in a rage, commanded penance and cauldrons to be made hot, which forthwith being heated, he commanded to put on the tongue of him that spake first, and to cut off the uttermost parts of his body, uh, the rest of his brethren and his mother looking on. All right, so this was a grievous death that he went through, man. Okay, and guess what? People would have been looking at him like, what? Oh no, oh no, his death. It's so miserable. It's so miserable, But hey, yeah, because of the words that he uttered, he might have went through pain, but in his spirit, all right, he was at peace, man, because the Lord guided him, all right, the Lord guided him unto death, man, okay, because he rather remain faithful unto death than to turn on the Heavenly Father, man. All right. So he held up his part of the deal, and guess what? The Heavenly Father held his part of the deal, man, by keeping his mind at peace, man. Going through all that, man. By understanding that going through that, something greater was gonna come out of it. Okay. Now when he was thus maimed in all his members, he commanded him, uh being yet alive, to be brought to the fire and to be fried in the pan. Freaking motherfucking heathens, man. And as the vapor of the pan was for a good space dispersed, they exhorted one another with the mother to die manfully, saying thus. They exhorted one another, man. Is that not what I'm doing right now? Exhorting you Aki and my there, man. Okay, because we don't know who gonna go through the, man. Like I said, man. But if it do get presented to us, we have to die manfully, man. We have to die valiantly, man. All right, we have to die with our power, man. Okay, saying thus, the Lord power looketh upon us, and in truth hath comfort in us, as Moses in his song, which witnessed to their faces, declared, saying, and he shall be comforted in his servants. So when the first was dead, after this manner, they brought the second to make him a mocking stock. And when they had pulled off the skin of his head with the hair, they asked him, "Wilt thou eat before thou be punished throughout every member of thine body?" But he answered in his own language and said, "La ah." And man said, "No, I ain't eating that, man." Wherefore he also received the next torment in order as the former did. And when he was uh, at the last gasp, he said, "Thou like a fury taketh us out of this present life, but the king of the world shall." Ooh, let's go. All right. But the king of the world shall raise us up who have died for his laws unto everlasting life, man. Okay. And this was before First Thessalonians was written, man. So hey, that was the spirit, man. All right. Rawchaa Qadash, man. That was speaking within them, man. Okay, verse 10. After him, the third made after him was the third made a mocking stock. And when he was required, he put out his tongue, and that right soon, holding forth his hands manfully, and said courageously, "These I had from heaven, and for his laws I despised them, and from him I hope to receive them again." Insomuch that the king and they that were with him marveled at the young man's courage, for that he nothing regarded the pains. Come on, man. Cause great, hey, you see, this is the type of mindset we have to have going into these times, man. Cause it will get treacherous like this, man. All right, it's going to get real crazy like this. Okay, verse 13. Now, when this man was dead, also they tormented and mingled the fourth in like manner. So when he was ready to die, he said thus: "It is good, being put to death by men, to look for hope from the Most High, to be risen up again by him. As for thee, thou shalt have no resurrection to life," man. All right. And that's a badass spirit to have, man. That's mighty, man. Okay. That's mighty, man. All right. All right. And this is the mindsets that we have to have, man. Looking onto Yahawashi, how he took on the cross, man. All right. He remained faithful, man. Looking at the Maccabees brother, man. Maccabees brothers, man. How they remained faithful, man. Okay. Stephen, man, did the work. All right. All the way until his dying breath, getting stoned, man. Okay. The 12 disciples turned apostles, man. Okay, and when you go through Esau's secular history, it tell you how they died, man. They held it down, man. You gotta hold it down, man. All right, we gotta hold it down, man. Lord's will we be part of that elect, that 144, and the Lord keep his spirit upon us, all right, to endure, all right, that death if it comes our way, man. Cause it's not death, man. All right, it's gonna be a dirt nap. All right. Next example I got is Paul, man. All right. Acts 21:13. Then Paul answered, "What mean ye to weep and to break mine heart? For I am ready not to be bound only, but also to die at Jerusalem for the name of the Lord Yahawashi." So that's the mindset you have to have, man. To not only be ready to get snatched up for Yahawashi, but to also be put to death for Yahawashi, man. Which that death ain't gonna be a death for real, man. It's gonna be just like a little nap. Okay, and you're gonna get risen up, all right. It's second Ezra 2, and this is gonna be the reward, man. We just read it, man. You're gonna get a crown of life. Okay. If you lose your life, you're gonna find it. All right. What else? The Lord gonna fight for you. Okay. All right. You gonna reign with Yahawashi. You gonna buy with him. Okay. What else? What is this? Yep. Hey, Yahawashi sitting at the right hand of the Most High. You gonna be there. This is the reward that's coming for you if you actually hold on all the way to the end, even if death comes your way, man. Being a king, man. You're going to be a king, man, in the kingdom to come, man. Do you not want to be a king in the kingdom to come? Okay. This is Second Ezra 2:42. I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people, whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them there was a young man of high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they, these be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of the Most High. So are they crowned and receive palms. All right. Then said I unto the angel, What young man is it that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of the Most High, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord, man. Okay, and the Maccabean brothers showed how stiffly they stood for the Lord, man. Man, they was damn near telling the king, kick rocks, man. Kick rocks, man. I ain't gonna go against every father for you. Kick rocks, man. You don't think that the Lord got a reward for them, man? For the courage that they shown, man? For the bravery that they shown, man? Okay, for the boldness in the Lord that they shown, man? That's the things that's gonna come to you, man. All you have to do is endure it, man. Stand firm, man. Stand bold in the face of danger, man. Wisdom was that Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, man. All right, let's get it real quick. For come on, computer. Come on, man. All right, there you go. Wisdom of Solomon 5. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labor. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of salvation so far beyond all they look for, man. Because they're going to be like, golly, man. This dude that we was trying to look at him, man. He refused to bow down to us. He refused to, to go against his God. Now look at him, man. We're screwed. That's how they're gonna be looking, man. Honestly, okay. And that's a beautiful thing coming, man. Okay. And I close on this. This is Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord, Yahawah, is his treasure, man. Okay, so that's why the video is titled "Prepare Your Souls," man. And how do you prepare your souls? By gathering up wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. By breaking bread with brothers, by fellowshipping, fasting, praying constantly. Okay, we're making these videos because in making these videos, you're speaking these words, and as you speak them through the Spirit, if you're part of the elect, it resonates in your mind, man. Watching these videos, constantly reading, staying in these scriptures, man. Seeking the Lord, man. Okay? And when that time comes, guess what he's going to do, man? The Lord is not a man to lie, man. He will guide us unto death, man. He will be with us, man. All right? He's not going to leave us alone. Okay? So with that, all right, Lord's will, this video is edifying. All right? I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Shalom.